Hey, what's up? So, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's Shark Week, baby! Oh, I like Shark Week so much. And what happens every year around this time as well? Shark movies. And the one that's coming out in theaters this year is 47 Meters Down Uncaged, which comes out in August, which I will watch. And I'll try to review as soon as I can, but I'm going to be gone for a few weeks, so probably not going to be getting that out until probably the end of August. So sorry about that. So I'm going to have this video and I have one more movie review before I take off and enjoy myself. So since it's Shark Week, I want to do something special, which is to give you guys, if anyone's watching this, a little idea of maybe a way you can enjoy these movies. So what I did was I looked at 3 categories of shark movies. There's the legitimately good shark movies, good suspense, good action, good horror even. There's the in-between serious and cheesy kind of shark movies that maybe they did get released or maybe they were just on DVD or Blu-ray, but they're fun to watch and they're kind of serious, but they have some cheese factor to it. And then the third tier is just cheesy, funny, just ridiculous shark movies, which I also enjoy. I enjoy all 3 of those types of shark movies. So what I did was I did one per category in a row, and I was thinking maybe you could have some friends over, have a few drinks, or get a barbecue going. Maybe order a couple pizzas. Oh, and if you do, give me an all-meat pizza with extra cheese, because we're going to need extra cheese for some of these movies, that's for sure. So I did write them down, and there are 9 movies that I got, 3 for each category. And so I want to do it in a row, and if I'm looking down, so I'm looking at the movies. And just so you know, total runtime for all 8 of these movies, all 9 of these movies combined, is 14 hours and 24 minutes. I know it's a lot, but I think I know a spot where you can just cut it for a day, and then maybe the next day get everybody back together, or spend the night, and maybe if everybody's hungover or everybody's just full from the night before, just enjoy a few more movies, just for fun. Have some friends over. So kick back, grab whatever drink you want, and if it's alcoholic, make sure you have a designated driver or have it at your place so you don't have to worry about driving. Get a couple beers or whatever your drink is, a couple pizzas, some burgers and barbecue, and let's do this. So the first movie I want to put on this, want to start off with, is Jaws. Now, first of all, this is the longest movie on this list at 2 hours and 4 minutes. Yeah, that tells you how short some of these movies are, and that's actually good, because you can go right into the next movie, or maybe just have a couple, get another drink ready or another burger or whatever you're going to have. And I want to start off with this one because it is the pinnacle of shark movies, and also, it's a classic. And you don't want to be drunk or completely full. You want to have a piece of pizza while you're watching Jaws. It's a good movie. You want to just enjoy it while you're having whatever you're eating or whatever you're drinking. And it's also fun to think about that, how bloody the movie is, considering it's PG. It's PG. This came out, I think, a decade before PG-13 ever came about. And yeah, it's kind of fun to think about that. This movie would definitely be rated R now. But yeah, start with the classic. You gotta have that. It's over 40 years old, but it's still really good. And so, yeah, start with it. Then we're going to go into something that's in between serious and cheesy with Deep Blue Sea. I like it a lot. It topped my top 10 B-shark movies. I did watch this one in the theater, and it does show, especially if you watch them back to back, you can see how much the animatronics have improved, because the animatronic shark in Jaws is not that good when you look back at it, but the animatronic shark in Deep Blue Sea is really good. They really perfected that technology, and then you can see some of the CG that's a little iffy at the time, but yeah, good fun story. And that's when, if you're drinking, you can maybe have a little bit of a buzz going, or if you're eating, maybe you already had a couple slices of pizza or a couple burgers, and Now you just want to kick back and watch a couple people get eaten. And thankfully with Jaws, it has a small body count, so we're upping it now in this one. So yeah, I enjoy it quite a bit. Next movie is straight cheese factor, and it's Ghost Shark. This movie, yeah, it's ridiculous. I talked about it, and right about now, it's perfect for a Mystery Science Theater kind of a vibe where you're just talking trash about the movie, or you're just pointing out how ridiculous, how silly certain things are, and it's cool, it's fun. I've done it before with another movie on this list, and I enjoy doing that sort of thing with my pop. I did that when I watched Santa Jaws, and it was kind of fun to do that. No, Santa Jaws is not on this list because, you know, I'm going to save that for a Christmas movie list if I ever get to do that. So after that, we're going to go back to just solidly good movies with The Shallows. Again, small body count, but man, really good suspense. And now you're basically getting shooken out of whatever, you know, holdrum you're in from the last movie, and now you're getting somewhat more serious, and now you're back on the edge of your seat. Also, especially if you're doing this as a bit of a marathon, you can see the technology for CG, how much that has improved, because with the shark in Deep Blue Sea, it's not that good, but the CG shark in The Shallows is really good. I mean, that thing looked like an actual shark, and it's just the details on it alone were just, if it doesn't scare the crap out of you the first time you see it, it's really well done. So, and this movie is also short. I mean, this movie, Shallows, is only an hour 26 minutes, and the Ghost Shark is an hour 24. Those two movies combined are less than Avengers Endgame. That's 3 hours and 2 minutes. You could watch both those movies before, and you still wouldn't have finished Endgame. Man, that movie was long, but it was really good too. But back to what I was saying. So you can either stop here and, you know, rest for the night, or just, you know, try not to get too drunk or full so you're gonna puke. And at that point, you will be at 6 hours and 39 minutes. Or you can go to the fifth movie on the list, which is Shark Night. The movie's pretty fun. It's, again, in between cheesy and serious. Has an interesting story to it. Even talks about Shark Week. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. And this kind of internet phenomenon that I hope is still not around, called Faces of Death. But you never know with people. You never know. Yeah, also good deaths. The movie pretty interesting, and I enjoyed it. And so now, if you stop here, you're at 8 hours and 9 minutes. So after one of those two movies, that's a good spot, I think, if you want to take a break and then, you know, go to bed or whatever. Or if you don't want to do the whole 14 hours and 24 minute, you know, in one go. That's, I think, the perfect spot to cut it, either after Shark Night or after The Shallows. So let's say you go through all of them at once. Next up, Total Cheese. We gotta do this one. It's my favorite asylum movie that they've done. Two-Headed Shark Attack. I mean, Carmen Electra and Brooke Hogan in it. You got mangled bodies, topless women, and that would be a great scene to, especially if people are getting drunk, to see the reaction when the topless women show up, just to see how immature they get when they are drunk. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And there's some good kills in this one. Man, there are a lot of people who get killed in this movie. If you're looking for more of a high body count kind of a shark movie, this is one you want to watch. And it's cheesy, it's ridiculous, but man, it's fun. It is fun. And then once you're done with that cheesiness, then you go back into something more serious, which in this case is 47 Meters Down. The first one, Uncaged, has not come out yet, and I'm not going to watch it until August when it comes out, so go with the first one. Very claustrophobic, very much like, oh God, what the hell's going on? And if you've taken a break and you've hopefully haven't been drinking, you're now back on edge where you're wondering, oh, where is it at? Where is that? What's going on? And yes, The Shallows kind of like 47 Meters Down. They're slower. they're not as, exciting as something like Two-Headed Shark Attack, but it's still, if you want suspense, you want to go with something like that. And then the next one, in between serious and cheesy, I gotta have it on this list. The Meg with Jason Statham. Man, it's Jason Statham versus a giant killer shark. What's not to like, right? Yeah, it's good. It's fun. Though I will admit, looking at it again, I do wish that it was, more people got killed in it, and the PG-13 rating kind of neuters it at times. Where when you look at it again, it's like, man, they really should have been rated R. But that's neither here nor there. Still fun and cheesy, and a good kid actor, which is now you would think be in this type of movie, but there she was. Mei Ying, she was good in this movie. Sorry about that. But getting to the last movie on our list, it's the one, the only, the movie that put Asylum on the map, in a sense, Sharknado. And I could try to put more of them, but to be honest, after the first one, they get really ridiculous, and the sort of premise of sharks just getting thrown around and eating people, that stays the same. It's just what's underneath it that's different. And so in that sense, they're kind of the same, but I really like the first one. And by this point, if you're watching all of them, you should be total Mystery Science Theater 3000 on this movie, especially if you have people who have been drinking, or people just like talking trash about these types of movies, or just having fun with them. This is where you want to end. You want to end with something kind of silly, something really fun, and something you can really just enjoy and just tear apart Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. It's still good in that cheesy kind of a way, and I like it. So those are the 9 I think of. So what do you think? Do you think this is a good way to organize this type of marathon of shark movies? Which one would you put in what order? Or take one out and put one in that you like. So let me know what you think. And like I said, I have one more movie review, which will hopefully come out tomorrow. So yeah, enjoy Shark Week. I know I'm going to. So take care. Bye.